new format. We have the 5 members of the European Union who are a member of the Security Council. We had called, all the European countries had called for a meeting of the Security Council dealing with the situation in Sudan. The signal that the Security Council met early on in this crisis is a signal by itself, and everybody in the Council understood this as a strong signal that the Security Council is dealing with the issue. We had a briefing by the ASG Keita, who described the situation on the spot, how is the situation in the capital, in the country, also with regard to the peacekeepers that we have there. The Security Council discussed the issue, and they said that we will continue to monitor the situation. The information from our African friends were that the African Union was to meet on Sunday to discuss it, and we have said that the Security Council will come back to Sudan as early as Monday if the situation warrants. We would like to add from, as members of the European Union, that of course we stand behind what Ms. Mogherini has said on the conflict, and we all call the parties in the conflict for restraint. We of course believe that there has to be a peaceful solution to the conflict, and this solution has to reflect the will of the people, which we have seen during these last weeks, reflected the people on the streets asking for a change. What is very important that now in the present very fluid situation that the human rights are observed and the right of assembly, and we have to come to a credible and inclusive political process that will lead to the transition that we all want to. Thank you very much.
Did you receive any assurances about whether this is going to be a civil transition or?
This situation is very, very fluid still, so we will observe this. Okay, thank you.
President Bashir, go to ICC.
With regard to the ICC, thanks for your question. All the 5 was very important. That, of course, with the ICC, the Security Council resolution, whose number I forgot, remains in place. So the obligation of Bashir to go to the jurisdiction of the ICC, and countries have the obligation to send him to The Hague. Yes.